Kiddo's down for a nap, so we got this up on the lift. I am going to just take the axles out, and then this is already ready to come out. Everything can stay hooked up except for the wiring harness, which is off. So I just gotta hoist the thing out of here. Once I get the axles out of it, I'm gonna save the brand new gear oil I just put in it. I got a nice clean container to put that in. I'm not gonna drain the oil because, again, everything's staying hooked up, so that's nice. I'm not convinced it's the slave cylinder, so when we get it out, we'll see what's going on. So wheels are about to come off, gotta pop the axles out, and then this is gonna come out. The day is over. I've actually been just moving cars around. So this is in here so we can get this running. That is leaving on Sunday. It's going for an alignment tomorrow. So I was just getting the battery charged up so that I can go for its alignment in the morning. So that stuff has to come first, even on my day off. So we'll bang this out probably tomorrow morning. Everything's out and apart, clearly. That is a new throwout bearing because when I took this one out, that's what we found. I have no idea how that would have happened. If you look at the snout on the clutch, there's no like impact marks. Typically on a clutch, you install it with the flatter face towards the engine to maximize your shaft grab. Maybe on these, they go the other way. There's no clear instructions on that. So it was in like this, sitting like that, which is up against the slave. So this time around, I'm going to install it like this, which it should still have 100% grab, and try that. But I've been doing this a long ass time. I've never seen that before. But that would explain a lot. So now I'm just gonna put that back on there and try again. All right, we got this back in. Before I go any further hooking stuff up, we're gonna plug the clutch in to the new master cylinder, and we are going to bleed it and see what it does. Because right now, the upper lower torque mounts aren't in. This thing's kind of just hanging in here. So if the clutch acts weird, we can take it back out pretty quick. Okay, so just bled the clutch, and I have a camera in there so I can see the slave, which is what you're looking at. So that's the slave cylinder right there, and that's one of the clutch forks. The clutch feels like it's not bled, but if you watch the actuation of it, I'm gonna push the clutch in. It's fully actuating. It doesn't have any grab for like the first half of the press down, which this is a non-adjustable clutch pedal. Like you can I'm gonna put the axles in it so that I can check the engagement, but I'm thinking if it doesn't engage, I'm gonna have to take the transmission out and put a spacer behind the slave. But that looks like full disengagement. It's just the top of the clutch feels like it's empty. Like that much, right? I don't have pressure until right there. Then I have it. So I'm not, I guess we'll find out, but it's working now, so that's good. Okay, finally got on the ground. Clutch is bled. I showed you guys the action. I had somebody sit in it, pushed it, engaged it. So the clutch is working now, which is great. I literally have only been able to work in this garage for about 20 minutes today, dealing with the LKQ situation over there. Ready for this? They need the heat tag off of the used engine to confirm it's their engine. Couldn't find it. They put it, so actually, they put it, this is where the transmission goes. They put it on that. So in order to get them a picture of the heat tag to prove that that's their engine, I have to take the engine back out. So, you know. Okay, we're all back together. Fluids are full. That has to bleed again. gonna fire this up, and we're gonna see if the clutch works. All right, so it drove out under its own power. I was gonna make a video driving it back and forth to show you, but then noticed some drippage. And I checked, and there's oil pouring out of the drain, which would be my fault because when I went to take it out, I whacked the drain. So that's an easy fix. But it goes in gear, and it moves on its own, and it fires up. So it's pretty much ready to get tuned. So tomorrow, at some point, after I get some work done on that, fix that oil leak, and then I might throw it up on the dyno for a couple of rips and see if we run into any issues. It warmed up great, so that's cool. There's a lot of blow-by, which I don't know if that's weird. To be honest, I've never built an engine this loose before, so we'll see how that goes. Because this is a really loose rain gap, so a lot of crankcase ventilation might just be normal. I've never built something like this before. So, because usually on like this, the 500 horsepower car, the rain gaps on that aren't anywhere near as loose as this, because we're running way more boost on this and way more heat. So, don't know, but yep, it's running, driving. I'm gonna slap it up on the dyno, either tomorrow or the next day. I lose my dyno ramps Saturday for a week because Rex's car is getting towed out to Illinois, and I use my dyno ramps for my trailer. So there'll be a week where I can't tune it, so at least get some base pulls done and see where we're at, and then we'll go from there. So keep an eye out for the next video where we actually start putting some boost through this thing.